Yeah.
Hey yo, man, it's your time. Man, fuck poverty. Get this money, man. Fuck you gotta
What's
do.
up, everybody? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy the Judgmental Podcast,
What's up, everybody? This your boy Phil.
and I'm Leroy. All right, I didn't send you this one because I want you to see it firsthand. You probably seen it because your boy Anton Daniels did a report on her, and Mere Turacle Reviews. He
hmm
also did a report on this girl. Her name is on TikTok. It's K Bakes
hmm
ITSKBAKES, and she likes to stay 3 steps ahead when it comes to this man. Now, before you hear what she says, I'm gonna show you what I have to turn the volume down because there's music playing. Um, this is what she looked like before. Okay, you see this before? That's what she looked like before,
hmm
and that's what she looks like now.
All right,
She had
girl.
gastric bypass, and she works out, so that's where she able to keep her in shape. So keep in mind, she's a she's an overweight girl,
No, she was overweight. She good now.
and she found out she got these superpowers. So don't forget. Now this is a picture of her when this is a picture of her. I think this was may have been like 2 years ago, maybe.
hmm
And you see she's
Chunky.
thick, thick in the thighs. Now here's the TikTok video.
Oh, boom. I got this little jit that be in my phone, and basically, I guess it was his birthday or something, because he reached out to me and said, "What you doing?" Side note, I want nothing to do with this man, but I'm not gonna hold you. I do be entertaining him. And I know what you're wondering. Then why do you entertain him? Y'all, I be bored. Like, what are we talking about? I be fucking bored. Like, and don't sit there and judge because half y'all niggas be doing this too. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Get back to the story. So I text back and I'm like, I'm not doing nothing. What's up? And he's like, well, it's my birthday and I would really like to spend my birthday with you. I don't know why he wanted to spend his birthday with me. He knows I don't want him. I'm like,
No, he don't. She's lying. She's lying. She's talking to this
If
guy.
he's reaching out to her, that means he like her. And she's
Right.
playing game.
Right. And she playing like she like him too, but
hmm
and then she really don't. She's lying to the TikTok people. And shout out to her for the two angled camera. This is a day of a TV sitcom with a multiple camera angles.
damn, you don't got no other host to spend your birthday with? But hey,
You
whatever.
don't got no other
Keep
dudes to
listening.
hit you up.
All right. Well, look, she's a heavy girl, but she found out she got these superpowers. She got gastric bypass and she works out. She found out she got these superpowers. The superpower is the cute young girl
I question if
powers.
she worked out, by the way.
Well, I'm just gonna assume she work out because all her Instagram pictures, they do
She,
that workout shit
yeah,
in the
that
gym.
don't mean that they do that quick video for the Instagram and that's it. If she worked out and she had a love for that shit, she would never got as big as she did.
So I'm like, how we gonna spend your birthday together if we in two different states? He responds back and is like, baby, don't even worry about that. I'm gonna put you on a plane right now. I just need to know if you free. Oh yeah, ladies, I forgot to mention, this man got money. So that's another reason why I entertain him, because he low-key kind of fun. He low-key kind of fun. But he know I don't want him, y'all. He know I don't want him. So that's not my problem. That's not my problem. Damn, just listen to the story. Fuck.
No, he don't. He don't
So
know
he's
that you
so the guy's fun. He got money, and you know he like you, but you sitting there playing games with him.
right. And I believe this guy's either foreign or white because this ain't no brother that's gonna be doing all this stuff for her like this.
I don't
So
know.
I
I think it might
respond
be a brother.
No, you'll hear it when she tells the story.
back and I'm like, yeah, that sounds nice and all, but I'm supposed to be working tonight and I'm not gonna hold you. I would rather have money in my pocket than fly out there and spend some time with you and miss out on money. He responds back and is like, well, how much are you supposed to be making tonight? Fellas, if you come in with this type of energy, there's a 90% chance she's gonna say yes. I'm just gonna say that because guess what? Now I'm about to go. The fuck? So boom, instead of me telling him the exact amount I was supposed to make for my shift, cut the number in half and only told him the half amount. Ladies, I know what you're thinking. Damn, hold up. This sun beaming like a motherfucker. 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna have to close my blinds and get my ring light out. Hold on, I'm about to change my setup. Give me 1 second. Honestly, I don't know if this is better or worse. I just wanted y'all to be able to see me. Ladies, the reason why I didn't tell him the full amount was because one, I didn't need him to cover the full amount, y'all. I'm not no greedy hoe, and I'm not about to sit here and take advantage of this man. Honestly, just appreciated
You are taking advantage of him if you don't like him like that. He's about to give you money, and all the other stuff. I don't want to get into it because you didn't see this. So you are taking advantage of them. I'm telling you, she doing that cute young girl thing. She found out she got these superpowers. She said, "Well, look, I'm gonna use these superpowers because the superpowers don't last a long time."
The offer that he was looking out for me. Plus, I knew if I did go out there with him, all of my food, transportation, everything was going to be covered by him. So I'm really, really, really not missing out on nothing. Plus,
that's not really a big thing to say, because if a man is going to taking you out, of course he's going to spend. What he going to say? Well, look, you going to have to pay for this. he offered you to come be with him on his birthday. Of course you ain't going to pay for anything.
men can always
lying to these young girls out
tell
here
when you're just trying to take advantage of them, y'all. And in the long run, they're not going to want to spend time with you if they feel like they're always just being taken advantage of. Like I said, I like all of my hosts to feel like they're special. Plus, it was his birthday, y'all. Damn, get.
And she calling the dude a hoe. She just called him a kid and all that stuff before. Now he's a hoe.
The man a break. So I texted him the amount and he decided to triple it, y'all. So I ended up making more than what I was supposed to make at my fucking shift. See, ladies, I told y'all, don't be greedy. A real man always gonna look out and take care of you.
A real man always gotta do some sucker shit, just like how you always say.
Yeah, anytime a girl say a real man, oh shit. Like I said, I work with all females and I hear this shit all the time. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't even want to hear it. I'm the only guy, so they come with me with all type of bullshit.
But I don't want this man. He's so funny. Anyway, so boom.
He doesn't know that you don't want him, ma'am. I can already tell he doesn't know that.
I start packing my bags. He start asking me information so that he can start booking my plane ticket for me. When he sent me the confirmation for my flight, the flight literally took off in like an hour. So I kid you not, y'all. I threw stuff in my bag, ran out the door, and headed to the airport. The entire time while I'm on my way to the airport, I'm just praying to God that I don't miss this flight. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention to y'all, this wasn't no average flight, y'all. This man put me on a jet. So I really had 30 minutes before takeoff to get to the airport.
What'd you say?
She said, I was praying to God I don't miss this flight. Sound like you really want to see him or you want his dough or something.
But she don't like him like that.
Exactly.
But she trying to get her ass on that jet.
I'm going to try to find some footage to show you guys. But yeah, anyway, get back to the story. So I make it to the airport. I check in. I get on the plane. Everything's fine. We're texting the entire time. Everything's going smoothly. All right, ladies, let's have a talk. Like I've said in previous videos before, I am not new to this game, y'all. I'm very true to this game. And if a man is doing all of this for you, ladies, I already know in the back of my head what he is trying to achieve. He's trying to crack. And me personally...
No shit.
You trying to clap them cheeks.
Exactly. No shit. What does she think? Any female, if he was going to take you out to a dinner in your town, that's what he was trying to do.
Exactly.
Here she go trying to give young girls advice. They should already know this anyway.
I'm not going because I don't even want this man. So I already knew up front what I was getting myself into. But ladies, if you are going...
So you're taking advantage of him. But she said she didn't want to take advantage of him.
To do stuff like this, please keep in mind of what you're getting yourself into and know what this man is wanting from you, okay? Now, I'm not saying that you have to do that. Not at all. But please be realistic with yourself, ladies. When you do stuff like this, what a man is thinking about. Don't be dumb, ladies. Think like a man. What does he really want out of this entire experience? Yeah, let's keep going. So boom, he picks me up from the airport. We go back to his house. He tells me to get changed. I get changed and then we head out to go to dinner for his little birthday. To this cute little steakhouse. After we get done getting dinner at the steakhouse, we leave and we go to his parents' house. Yeah, I don't know why he took me to his parents' house, y'all. This one threw me for a loop. I don't like the kid. Why am I meeting your parents? So I told his parents I'm just a friend. Because that's all I am. The fuck?
No, you're not. He took you over to meet his parents for a reason. And the reason is that you're trying to play him like you like him, but you're telling everybody on TikTok that you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So boom, we chop it up at his parents' house for a little bit. The vibes was cool, and then we left. Once we left, I told him to stop at the store because I told him I wanted to get him a birthday cake for his birthday. I told y'all I like all my hoes to feel special. Now I got this man in love talking about something. I ain't never had a girl buy me a birthday cake. Oh, Lord, I got to stop playing with these men.
Oh, shit. Oh, whoopee do. A damn birthday cake from the supermarket. That's all it was. A birthday cake from the supermarket.
Feelings. Anyway, So bam, we get back to his house. I pull out the cake, I pull out the candles, and we sing happy birthday to him. But before we sing happy birthday, I told him that we had to take a birthday shot. I took out his tequila, I pour us a shot, we took the shot together, I sang him happy birthday, he went to go put some music on, so now we're just vibing. So now that we're just sitting there vibing, he started pillow talking me, y'all. He over here telling me how he wanna do this with me, how he appreciates me, how he liked me so much. I'm like, yeah, let's take another shot. So if you can't tell by now, y'all, I'm trying to get this man lit. Every time we take a shot, I'm not even taking my shot, y'all. He's taking the shots. I've taken at least maybe one shot at this point. He's taking like 4 or 5. So this man is over here lit. So boom, now that we've taken like maybe 4 or 5 shots together, I tell him to lay on the couch on his stomach so I can rub on his back while we're just talking. So ladies, let me tell you what I've accomplished in the last 3 hours. In the last 3 hours, we went to a restaurant so his belly is completely full. We came home and I got him lit. He's off of 4 or 5 shots of tequila by now. And 3, I told him to lay on his stomach and I'm rubbing on his back. We call this the knockout round. He's bound to go to sleep anytime. So boom, while I'm rubbing on him, I'm just talking to him, telling him how much I appreciate him and how much of a good time I had for his birthday. And this man is falling asleep. Knocked out within maybe 3 minutes, y'all. I kid you not, knocked out. And you know what I did? I got up, went to his bedroom, and I went to sleep too. By the time I woke up the next morning, it was 9 a.m. My flight took off at 10:30 a.m.
I don't believe none of this, by the way. She's missing some stuff out that she's telling folks.
So I woke him up, told him to give me an Uber. I got into a black truck, drove to the airport, and I literally went home, y'all. By the time I got home, y'all, this man had texted me like, dang, I'm sorry I fell asleep. I was definitely trying to get some birthday sex before you left. I texted his ass back and I was like, yeah, I know. That's why I put your ass to bed. That man's still in my phone and I ain't hung out with that man since. Imagine flying a fine little shawty out for your birthday. You give her money for her missed work shift just for her to come out there. Took her out to eat. You let her meet your family. Mind you doing all of this thinking you about to crack for your birthday. Just for you to end up with a hug goodbye and fumble out on the couch, y'all. Shaking my head. You can't play the player, y'all. Like I said, we playing chess, not checkers. I love y'all. Bye.
That's a fine little shorty. That's a stretch.
That's so on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give her?
I don't like the baby hairs going all the way across the whole head like that.
Yes.
It looks crazy to me. And knowing that she's fighting the weight situation, I'm gonna give her 6.
Okay. Yeah, she's doing that cute young girl stuff. She's leaving a whole lot of stuff out. So you mean to tell me that's all you did is rub on his back and you went into his room and slept in his bed? Suppose my man rolled off the couch and went into bed with you when you was in there. And he was asleep for that long?
Hey, that alcohol knock you out.
Yeah, stop.
I can believe it. I can believe it though, because I've seen situations like that.
Stop drinking alcohol. If there's a lady around, a gentleman, stop drinking alcohol. Take one or two, but other than that, that's it.
My cousin, me and him got these joints we met from the club. He want to keep drinking and shit. Me, I say, I'm getting with this girl. I'm gonna have to slow this down. He's still banging them back like a motherfucker. We get to the crib, he go upstairs and pass out. And I had my fun. You know the rest.
No, I don't know the rest. You want to say?
No, not really. I just know I had my fun. And that was just my joint.
All right, y'all. That's SK Bakes. I'm thinking she leaving stuff out, but yeah. Shout out to her for the multiple camera.
So damn, she's all doing this shit. He's gonna see this and know that she played the shit out of him, and then she's gonna lose her friend with all his money and shit.
Right. So that's why I think that he's just not black. Let's just put it like that.
No, I think he's black, but he probably like square or something, just like a little awkward around the women. So he flying girls out. Because I ain't flying nobody out. You can find a girl in your own city. Like, what the fuck is that about?
All right, so why in the world would he take her? They're not doing anything. They quote unquote not doing anything. Why would he take her around his parents?
Because he like her. He's trying to get with her.
Okay. All right, we going to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. A pair of Baton Rouge police officers are being investigated after a 2019 video showed them holding a teenager while his mother could whoop him with a belt. The officers could be seen on their body cameras offering to hold down a 14-year-old boy so his mother could discipline him. They mocked him while his mother was whooping him and asked him over and over if he was going to tell the officers what he knew about the shooting. So this was in 2019, like they said, and the video just had came out. The police released a body cam that shows the boy being beaten like this. It was a drive-by shooting on their house, and I guess his mom wanted the information. I guess she gonna beat it out of him. What she fella realized that if he's involved in a drive-by shooting, then their ass whooping ain't gonna do shit, as you will see here on this video. I'm gonna have to do a little John Madden because there's a lot of parts where nothing is happening. Mm-hmm. So here you go.
Put your hands on the bed like I told you to.
So
put your hands on the bed.
They're in his room. And the cop is, I guess this is their way of interrogating him. So the mom got the belt in her hand, and the cop is forcing the kid on the bed so the mom can whoop him.
I'm gonna put him there for you. Take your lick, bro. Come on, tough guy. You so fucking hard. Take your lick. Go ahead. Take your lick, bro. Come on, big tough guy. You so fucking hard. Go ahead.
That's the cop saying that. If I'm the cop, I'm like, ma'am, the boy is 14 years old. That belt ain't gonna do nothing with him. He's already in the gangster life. What the hell? That's not going to help anything.
Come on, you so hard? You so goddamn tough? You ain't scared of bullets? You ain't scared of guns? Come on. Let me so hard? Man, you so fucking tough? Go ahead, bro. You so goddamn tough. Man, you a hard ass. You gonna tell him what we need to know? I ain't telling him
shit. As he's a process of getting his ass whooped, the mom said, "Are you gonna tell him?" He said, "I ain't telling him shit." Yeah, that kid is gone. That ass whooping ain't gonna do nothing for this young man.
It's crazy how they love to show men getting emasculated like this by their fucking moms and getting ass whooped on camera. But as soon as you see a girl getting their ass whipped, them guys going to jail for abuse.
Mm-hmm.
And these cops are fucking idiots. They should have never got involved in all this. And then if you do dumb shit, make sure ain't nobody recording.
Right.
I told you about your fucking house. You're not alone. Fucking grandma and them. We ain't do that. Tell my arm go, son.
I ain't hurting your fucking arm. Shut up.
Man, yes, the fuck you is.
Sit down and you be fine.
As much as we used to fight and do shit, we ain't never have to do shit like this. You gonna tell him? You ready
Cut
to
it
talk?
out, Mom, because you raised the bullshit.
You ready to talk? Go ahead, keep moving.
You eating that shit, though.
Yeah.
What's wrong? You ready to talk now? Oh.
Shout out to that. Shout out to this young man because
so when did this crosses the line of abuse? Because two cops holding him down while his mom whipping his ass.
Right. And
this is damn like slavery shit going all over again.
No snitching is in full effect. He's standing up for his. He got
You ready to talk now? You ready to talk now? No.
I thought that was a blue flag hanging out his pants.
Yes. Uh-huh.
No running trick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
Take your lick.
Tell us what the boy said.
Take your lick.
When you tell him.
We want you to tell us. Take your lick.
I don't know that is either. You ain't gonna tell nobody what the fuck going on? My grandparents fucking old for this.
Yep.
Too fucking stupid. I gotta fight over bullshit behind you. I can't stand y'all bitch ass niggas. Close your fucking mouth.
You done, Mama?
She said her arm was tired. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What, she hit him about 8 times? She need to hit the gym. That's what she need to do.
Yeah, that young man is too far going. They know ass whooping is going to stop him from doing what You see how he cussing like that to in front of his
Yeah, talking
mom.
about we've raised you better. No, you didn't. You raised what you got.
So we go to Mobile, Alabama. Genesis Tansley is accused of shooting her ex-husband Lazarus Tansley and dropping him off at the hospital. Now, okay, I just told you that report, right? But this happened on New Year's Day when when she allegedly killed her husband. The first video is a report from I think this is around September or October. It's around this time. So listen to this first report, and then it'll go into the shooting.
The pregnant woman accused of leading Pritchard police on a chase yesterday is wanting to tell her side of the story.
WKRG News 5's Jeremy Jones spoke exclusively with her today. Jeremy joins us live at Pritchard Police Headquarters. And Jeremy, the pregnant woman says she was tased by officers.
Yeah, that's right, Pete and Roseanne. And she says it all started with a custody exchange gone wrong.
I had to just flee.
Pritchard police say Genesis Tansley led them on a chase to Daphne Monday morning. Tansley says it started after she dropped her 4-year-old son off at her husband's house in Pritchard. She says when she arrived at the house, her husband immediately called the police. She explains next what happened when police got there.
He came straight at me into my
This is October.
car, and he tried to he actually did. He threw his handcuffs around my left arm. Then he was forcing me to get out the car, get out the car.
Now, as you can see with her, she looks kind of whacked out. Can you agree?
She look all right to me.
Okay, well, you'll see more come.
Get out the car. He said, if you don't get out the car, I'm going to break your arm.
Pritchard police say officers were getting ready to arrest Tansley and her husband for domestic violence. But Tansley, who is 9 months pregnant, says an officer tased her.
He pulled out.
She was hitting on the husband.
His taser.
She's pregnant, so she was hitting on the husband.
And pointed at me and actually shocked me with it on my arm, and it had went through my entire body, and I just started having contractions.
Before she could leave, Pritchard police tells us that she hit an officer with her car, but she says that never happened.
I drove out the driveway, and he bagged up out the way, but he says that he alleged that he was ran over.
While driving away to Daphne, Tansley called her father, fearful for her life, and her dad says he was.
So was the cop ran over or not?
Exactly. They ain't no hearsay. Like, then did he go to the hospital? His leg and foot fucked up?
Right.
On the phone with Police Chief Walter Knight and then his daughter to get her to pull over.
She was right to where I was. So I said, I'm finna come out. And I pulled down the road. She comes up, and I stepped out to stop her.
Tansley pulled over at the Chevron on County Road 54 in Daphne. She hopes sharing her side of the story will bring more context to the situation.
We're going to definitely need a legal separation done. I definitely want to go to court.
What'd you say?
I said she's not a victim. She needs to stop playing like she's the victim.
Yeah, she's 9 months pregnant. She was hitting on him, or they were arguing or something, and somebody had called the police. I don't know. She probably called the police and said he did something. I don't know. But she's 9 months pregnant, and he wasn't hitting on her.
But first.
And Pritchard Police Chief Walter Knight says that the warrants for Genesis Tansley and her husband for domestic violence have not been signed yet, but Genesis will face more charges, including attempting to elude and striking a police officer with her car. Reporting live in Pritchard, Jeremy Jones, WKRG News 5.
Well, like I said, that was in October. Now, this is the shooting. The shooting happened on New Year's Day.
A grand jury will now hear the case of a Mobile woman accused of shooting her husband to death, then dropping his body off at a hospital.
WKRG News 5's Akivia McFarland was in court for Genesis Tansley's preliminary hearing. And Akivia, you learned new information from today's testimony.
That's right, Pete and Roseanne. Prosecutors tried to...
Shout out to Akivia, because you would never have those names like that back in the day.
poke some holes in the...
She would have just said her...
Shouldn't be wearing a damn dress, even.
She would have said her name was Alice. McFarland.
Suspect's story about what happened early on New Year's Day. A ride to a convenience store becomes the focus of testimony in a Pritchard murder case. Prosecutors say Genesis Tanksley drove to the Lucky 7 convenience store on St. Stephen's Road after allegedly shooting her husband, Lazarus, down the road. In a statement to law enforcement and during a jailhouse interview with WKRG, Tanksley said,
"Yeah, that's why I said she whacked out."
She gave a man a ride to the store. But on Thursday, Detective Vincent Gazier with the Mobile County Sheriff's Office.
So all of this came after that situation with the cop?
Yes, that was October. This is on New Year's Day.
Damn, girl. Can't stay out of trouble.
Surveillance.
I don't think they get into that on here.
Okay.
But the kid was she was 9 months pregnant. That was in October, so she had the kid by then.
Okay.
Video showed Genesis Tanksley was alone in that car when she got to the store. The detective also shared a witness account of someone who said the victim ran toward them saying, "She shot me, she shot me." Tanksley maintained someone else shot her husband.
After the investigation,
she almost looks like a little kid, like younger than what she is.
There's absolutely no evidence to substantiate that. The evidence presented today, in fact, pointed to her being the perpetrator of the murder. The judge found probable cause to send it to the grand jury.
Tanksley's father was in the courtroom as that decision was made.
Unfortunately, I think that was a very grave decision. Things remain to be seen. A lot of evidence still has to come out.
Investigators say after the convenience store, Tanksley went back to the scene, got her husband, then dropped him off at a hospital. After that...
Is that the bailiff with that dumbass blonde wig on top of her head?
I guess.
What the hell's going on there?
She went to her father's home.
And she was like in a lot of despair, just very distraught, basically saying Larry is dead. I think
I shot him.
She said some dude shot him.
Who's Larry?
He died.
Larry is the husband, the ex-husband.
The one that she was fighting?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Died in my arms, and I don't know what to do.
A search warrant was executed at her father's home on Vetter Street, uncovering weapons that were seized and are being analyzed. Inside of Tanksley's car, detectives say they found a bullet shell casing on the dashboard of the vehicle and blood. Also in the car, a knit hat and a phone, which Tanksley claims belonged to the person who shot her husband.
So how did the person that this mysterious person that shot her husband, how is her his cap is in her car?
She's lying like a motherfucker.
Tanksley's attorney asked the judge to lower her $150,000 bond. The judge denied that request. In studio, Akivia McFarland, WK.
It's so funny in these states here. They will commit cold-blooded murder and still get bond and can be out watching TV after
no, not be out. They expect them to be out and terrorize the neighborhood like we talked about.
Yeah.
You go ahead out there and fuck some more people up, and then after you raise your numbers up, then we come get you.
Well, that goes back on how Trump is getting all these illegal aliens and all that stuff. Now they know these guys was they said one guy was like a child molester, and I want to say he was from the Philippines or something. Mm-hmm. And he was like a child molester there. Some kind of way he got to the United States. Now, like you were saying, they already knew all about this dude, because if that's the case, how in the world are these guys going to arrest these people just like that and send them back?
Right. Man, she was talking about them. Was like, how do they know what houses and businesses to run in to grab these aliens, illegal immigrants? You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
That means you already know who they were and you was allowing them to be here.
Right. So the next report is they mentioned that Genesis did an interview with the news station. So here's the interview right here. She don't know what happened.
First on 5, a story that you'll see only on News 5. A woman accused of killing her husband on New Year's Day is speaking exclusively to WKRG News 5's Haley Kennedy. Haley joins us now in the studio. And Haley, you sat down with this woman and her father today at Metro Jail to hear what they say happened, and they had quite a story to tell. tell you.
Yeah, they sure did. Genesis Tanksley tells me what Mobile County Sheriff deputies are saying is not true and that she does not have what it takes to kill anyone, let alone her husband. But she does know who did it. Hands and feet locked in shackles.
I've been wrongly accused by law enforcement, and that their job is for justice.
Genesis Tanksley is accused of killing her husband, Lazarus Tanksley, early on New Year's Day.
He was already shaking, and like you could see his soul leaving his body.
Mobile County deputies say Tanksley went to her husband's home, got into an argument, and shot him to death. But Tanksley says that's not true, claiming that she and Lazarus got to the house at the same time.
I don't know. This woman is like something ain't right here, and like you said, shaking. She probably withdrawn.
But there was a guy that was there. I noticed him.
That guy she describes is a 5'8" male with a darker complexion, but a stranger to her and her husband. She says the man tried to get into the back of her car, asking for a ride.
Lazarus came to the right side of the door, and then he opened it. Then, pow, the gun went off. He shot immediately.
She says witnesses helped get Lazarus into.
So this mysterious man shot the husband, but didn't shoot her, and he was trying to carjack her, if I'm not mistaken. So he shoots the husband, but don't shoot her, and he doesn't
hat in the car,
and blood too, and don't get the car.
To the car, and she drove him to USA Health, but then left him there.
Why would she leave like that? If this mysterious guy shot her ex-husband?
She stayed at the hospital.
Because Lazarus was dead.
Leaving him for dead, Genesis says she went back to the house to gather evidence and to go tell her dad.
So when she said what she
Dad, help me get rid of this gun. That's what it is.
Said, I immediately shut down. I can't. That's it. I can't. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing. I can't take this.
Andre Kostarfin says when deputies knocked on his door, he already knew what would happen to his daughter.
You're going to be locked up tonight, and you're going to be accused of murder. This man right here, that detective, he's going to say you done it.
Now Genesis is locked in jail thinking about the person she says killed the love of her life.
Lazarus want him arrested, but me, I wouldn't say nothing.
You don't want him arrested?
I wouldn't try to judge nobody, but if I was God and I had to judge somebody, I wouldn't. It won't be nice. It won't be nothing good. It won't be nothing good.
Yeah, I would shoot him too. Oops, did I just say that on camera?
Do you want justice?
Yeah.
I hate to laugh.
Lazarus and Genesis have 2 kids together, and one is only a few months old.
Okay, that's the baby that they were talking about.
Genesis is scheduled to be back in court for a preliminary hearing next week. In the studio, Haley Kennedy, WKRG News 5.
I don't know what happened. Some strange man
tried to fucking driving that dad crazy all his life. He dropped the ball somewhere, and then he got to deal with it.
Now, you had just mentioned about is different. Oh, we love to see a woman beating on her son, but it's different when a child, a female child, is being beaten by her mother. Now, here's a story for you. I didn't want to say anything when you were saying that, so we going to
all the time. They make one-sided issue.
We going to Miami Gardens, Florida. Mother Alean Santrell Herring is facing 2 child abuse-related charges after she was caught on video repeatedly beating her 3-year-old daughter with a clothes hanger while threatening to eliminate her. Here's the report.
You said
a Miami Gardens mother was caught on camera beating.
Yes, 3 years old. I don't know what can a 3-year-old do so bad that you want to beat the kid with a hanger, but hey, look.
Her 3-year-old little girl with a hanger. Records show the mother explained the beating was her way of disciplining the child.
NBC6 reporter Chris.
What 3-year-old needs to be disciplined so bad that you got to beat the kid with a hanger?
Nick Alone joins us from court, and a warning: the video in this story is disturbing.
Oh, you can't get up now, huh? You can't get up now, huh? Shut up.
A 3-year-old toddler is heard weeping as her mother, police say, screams and whips her with a hanger.
Still don't want to shut up? That's fine.
She recorded it. They'll get into it. The mom recorded it.
My goodness.
Watch you. Y'all gonna watch me kill y'all can. How about that?
In this video, 25-year-old Aliyah Herring is heard arguing on a FaceTime call with her baby's father, David Jones.
Blowing up my phone, asking me to come pick up Ashanti. Then she started sending me pictures on Messenger saying that she had it. She's saying I'm making excuses. I'm not picking up Ashanti. I'm not caring for her.
I would have dropped what I was doing and picked up my kid.
Mm-hmm.
And probably would have never took her back. Probably would have. He screen recorded it. I would have went to the police and showed the police what happened, because the woman is disturbed. It's disturbing. It's disturbing to beat a 3-year-old kid with a hanger anyway, and it's disturbing by the things that she was saying. So this woman needs some professional help. A jail, one or the other.
Not acting like the father that I was supposed to be.
Jones tells NBC6 they are broken up and he has supervised visits with the toddler.
Now, why does this man have supervised visits with his own child?
Because he probably got a history of some shit.
Herring wanted him to pick his daughter up, but the conversation turned violent and Jones started recording.
Since y'all don't want to handle y'all own kid, guess what? I'll eliminate her my damn self.
Police say Herring repeatedly struck the baby.
Shout out to our girl. Is it Judge Mindy Glazer? Yeah, that's her name, Mindy Glazer. I see Mindy on the bottom there. She's world famous.
And threatened to kill her.
Literally just went off on Ashanti saying that no one that if I'm not gonna take care of her, then she might as well just be dead.
Herring was arrested and told investigators.
Look at that picture. She don't play no games.
Investigator, she was just disciplining the victim for throwing a remote at her, but then she denied being in the video, claiming her ex used artificial intelligence against her.
I understand that, Your Honor.
This woman has lost her damn mind.
Yes, ma'am. I know you said AI created all of this in that video. It wasn't you. Which would be a really interesting defense if it were true.
And the baby is currently with the defendant's stepmother. Police say that she...
Now, why is the kid is with the stepmother? That don't make any sense.
The stepmom.
Yeah. The girl's stepmother.
Right. The stepmom is probably who raised them. The boy's probably fucked up, so he can't get full custody.
No. Shit.
Has no visible injuries. We're also learning that DCF is investigating this case. As for the defendant herself, she could get out of jail, but was ordered to stay away from her toddler. In Miami, Christian Colon, NBC6 News.
Shout out to Christian for that Latino swing he put on Cologne. There we go to Middle Township, New Jersey, where Laura Cameron, a South Jersey elementary school teacher, is accused of having sexual relationships and a child with a student. Here's the report. What we say, these teachers, they going for your sons. You better watch out. The female teachers, I'm sorry, going for your sons. It's hard out.
She was trusted by the school district and by parents, but tonight
they'll get attention from anybody.
A 5th grade teacher in Cape May Courthouse is accused of having a sexual relationship with one of her students. Detectives say the abuse started when the child was 11 and lasted for years, and that the two share a child. Wednesday night, I'm Shari Williams. Rick has the night off. The big story on Action News tonight is a South Jersey teacher behind bars accused of sexually assaulting a young boy and having a child with him. Action News reporter Leland Pender has the story from Cape May County, and detectives say the investigation is far from over.
Middle Township Police and the Cape May County Prosecutor's Office both investigating here. Prosecutors say these alleged crimes occurred between 2016 and 2020, but the arrest just coming Wednesday. They're now asking anyone that might have even more information to please come forward. Once a fifth-grade teacher, now behind bars with bond revoked. 34-year-old Laura Karen was taken into custody at a home on Orbit Drive Wednesday in Cape May Courthouse. Prosecutors allege she sexually assaulted a former student for several years and had his baby.
Do you know Miss Karen? There's nothing to see here. There's no one that wants to speak with you.
Why you laughing? Because the father got involved in this bullshit?
He's embarrassed. He don't know what to say.
This unidentified man pulled up to the home.
Oh, that's her father. We know.
While we were there. A short time later, another woman appeared from the home after we'd already left.
Do you want to talk to us?
No, I want you to see.
You came outside, please.
That's her sister.
I'm willing to talk to you. Authorities say the abuse began when the victim was 11 years old. According to the criminal complaint, a few years later, Karen gave birth to the victim's baby. Karen taught at Middle Township Elementary No. 2, and the victim was once her student. Prosecutors say Karen and the victim's family became friends, leading to the victim and his siblings staying overnight with Karen.
Oh, she was plotting on that young man. She became friends.
This story don't make sense to me. Why is these kids staying with this teacher?
They became family friends.
I ain't trying to hear that. That's some bullshit.
And she can say they got
That's
study.
bullshit.
She could say we got study camp or some shit going on.
No. They moved in. The kids moved in permanently with her, and I think they had she had a father and a mother in the house. Why is you not taking care of your kids?
Times is hard.
Once or twice a week, but at some point they began living with Karen permanently. Investigators say the case came to light last month when the victim's father posted on social media saying Karen's 5-year-old child looked very similar to him and his son.
Well, what do you care? Because you should have been taking care of the kids in the jump anyway. If you was taking care of the kids, that this would never happen. And he like, damn, this little boy looked just like me.
Did he get a piece of that?
He said that's why he put that on Facebook because he didn't want his wife to like think that was his, like they had something going on with each other.
Neighbors say the arrest Wednesday appeared discreet. This woman said she saw multiple black SUVs but didn't realize they were police.
If it's true, I feel sorry for the people.
According to the prosecutor's office, the school district will have support services and counselors available for students, teachers, or families who may need that in light of this news.
Yeah, the kids don't need counseling in that school.
We did reach out to the school district for comment, but did not hear back. Here in the community of Cape May Courthouse, Leland Pender, Channel 6, Action News.
Yeah, they're going to offer counseling for kids. Them kids don't need counseling.
When will this nonsense stop? Because every damn, it seems like every other month is a new female teacher banging a student.
Yep. Attention, and we know, and as we know that schools all schools, wherever is urban or suburban or whatever you want to call it, is filled with a bunch of young women. It'd be like a principal of the school is like 35 years old. Back in our day, the principals of the school was like these old people.
Everybody was old.
Right.
And what I don't understand is she horny like that. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of male teachers at that school that'll bang her fucking brains out. There's dudes at the bar that'll fucking bang her brains out. Why is you touching on these little boys?
Attention, they'll be there for her. It's somebody she can control. And
well, the one sibling was like, I knew something was weird when I started seeing him going to her bedroom to go to bed. You didn't see that?
No.
Yeah. One of the siblings dropped the dime and shit. It was like, I thought something was weird when he used to go to her room to go to bed all the time.
All right, Philip, we got to talk about it. We going to Detroit, Michigan, where DeWanja Blankton, who is known professionally as Dank Demoss, alleged Lyft driver, denied a ride because of her weight. Here's the video. We got to talk about it now.
Tonight on The Edge, a Detroit rapper is going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank Demoss, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dubnik is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know?
No, you haven't.
Deja Blanding tells us she was.
Yeah, this is sad. This is sad.
Just ridiculous.
My sister said that Deb had a reality show. I think I only seen one episode of just trying to find the next female rapper.
Yeah, I think I've crossed it a couple times.
And she was on there, and she said that Deb talked her into trying to lose weight and choose better health options. Well, I guess it didn't work out because look at her.
Trying to get to a Detroit line.
Now, let's be honest, and I'm not trying to be funny. Now, you see how small her arms are, right? How is she washing properly?
She ain't. She probably fucking every time she take a shit, she gotta get in the shower.
Right.
How that water hose up her ass or something. She's way too big with them little arms.
Right. She can't take a rag and wash her privates. Maybe she just like sit in the tub and sit on a you know how like they have like the seats in the bathtub and wash that way. I don't know, but it's got to be a long process for her to wash up properly.
Watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe it.
He said, "Oh no, believe me, you can."
He said, "You don't hear my car? This shit on his last leg, and you gonna take it over the top."
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
No.
Mia Torrico in reviews said that the driver should have just, when he saw her, he should have just drove away and not said anything to him.
I said I'd have been pulling up and I'd have saw her out there and I'd have just kept going like I ain't the Lyft driver.
Right. That's like being too nice for your own good because he's trying to explain it to her, but he's just being too nice for his own good.
And she really can't fit in the car. Then on top of that, the seatbelt wouldn't even fit around her. So he should be, because I heard he got fired. So he should be able to sue the fucking Lyft company too for firing him.
I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride.
XL.
Right.
And left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank Demoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Yeah, all these damn shysters. He got that shyster look about him, too.
Attorneys John Marco and Zach Runyon say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and...
Well, I'm going to ask this shyster. Have you ever had her in your car? And if you did you go outside and look at your car?
No.
If he did he go outside and look at his tires? He ain't having her in his car. You ain't getting in my Lexus, because I know it's what he got.
Saying, I don't want to have black people in my car.
No, it's not. Don't even go there.
I don't want to have Christians in my car.
Don't go there. How's somebody gonna know you a Christian? Unless you just walked out of a Christian church or whatever, get in the Uber.
Yeah, he's been an idiot. He's one of them ambulance chasers, like you said, shiesty lawyers looking for a come up real quick. The judge should throw this fucking case right out.
In my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
To say over fucking obese.
Well, I want to know who's around this woman and like try to get her some help, because obviously
she got a mouth for her. She rap. She curse your ass out, so can't nobody talk to her.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people,
That woman can barely walk. It was a struggle for her to film those scenes where she had to walk and stuff.
We did reach out to Lyft. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, Lyft, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride. Reporting live on Detroit's West Side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And because these Lyft drivers, their own personal rides, I mean, they turn people away, but they have some discretion, you're saying, but when it comes to some of these protected liberties, no.
That is what the attorneys are saying, and they said they had enough to file suit. They have filed that lawsuit, and Lyft has been served, but we will see what happens. We'll stay in touch with Deja.
Yeah, it's interesting because you said so many people came forward after this, so clearly it's an issue out there right now. Thanks, Jessica.
It's an issue. It ain't an issue.
It's definitely an issue. And when I saw this story, it brought back PTSD for me. Back when I had the Mustang, the 5.0, oh no, you remember the little joint I had?
Yes.
I gave Big Kim a ride. Now, Big Kim was a overweight stripper, big girl, big as hell. She wasn't all sloppy like this girl, but she was probably just as big as her.
Mm-hmm.
But she was going from one spot, Danny's, to another spot, and when I was giving her a ride, my car started driving all funny and shit. Now you know that's a little ass car, 2-door Mustang.
Right.
No, that's the little joint. It started driving funny, and I was drinking and shit, but I thought I was tripping. But I saw a fucking tire rolling down the street on the pavement. Lo and behold, that was my motherfucking tire. Her big ass made my fucking tire pop off. Next thing you know, I'm on a fucking gangster lane with a tire missing on the front of my car. I still don't know how that happened. Mm-hmm. So I'm snapping, cursing her off, and she talking about, I'm gonna get me a cab, this and that. I can't believe this shit happened. I'm pretty sure she was embarrassed because it was on her side. You know what I mean? So when I saw this story, that's all I was thinking of. Like, God damn, I shouldn't have had that girl in my car back in the day. fuck my shit up.
Yeah. So we got a street entrepreneur in the house. We go to Harris County, Texas, where Jimmy Joseph has been charged with aggravated theft after his victim loses thousands in high-end Rolex watch investment schemes. Here's the report.
Only on June tonight, some thought they would get a Rolex watch. Others thought it was an investment.
But instead, HPD investigators call it a $250,000 scheme, all orchestrated by one man who tonight faces felony charges. KPRC2's Bryce Dewberry is live at the Harris County Jail tonight with the story you'll see only on 2. Bryce.
Yeah, Keith and Daniela, this scheme went on for years. According to court records, the accused fraudster just spent nearly a week here in the jail after victims say they lost more than $249,000. Some of them hoping that they would make thousands of dollars, others just wanting to get one of these high-end watches from Dubai.
Once I hear Dubai, I'm like, oh, this is bullshit.
It's a very expensive lesson. He always came through, always talked the right talk.
At this North Harris County barbershop,
he was a client here.
Owner Ronald Jackson says he put trust in a client he befriended, but ended up losing that and much more, just like barber Harold O'Neill.
I thought he was a businessman.
Jackson invested nearly $93,000 according to court records. O'Neill says he put in 19, both expected to double that, but instead lost all of it. 47-year-old Jimmy Joseph, their client.
Now, his name is Jimmy Joseph.
He's full of shit.
Could he be a Caribbean?
I thought he was like fucking Filipino or Mexican or something.
With Jimmy Joseph?
Yeah, that's some bullshit name, though.
Okay. That's the only reason why.
Ain't a Mexican mustache?
Yeah, like he need like a poncho and like need a 6-shooter, whatever. Yeah, he got that Fu Manchu, like that Cheech, like that Cheech mustache. The only reason why they was giving him money like that because he's a other. If that was a brother like that, oh bullshit. No.
I don't know if I believe this story. I definitely think they got burnt, but I think they adding more than what they spent. First off, A black barbershop with some old heads in there, and a Mexican dude walking talking about I got a scam hustle, and you gonna give him $90,000? That shit don't even make sense.
Right.
You can't even get $20 out of these dudes, and they going on just what I mean, some bullshit. You gonna give them 90,000 and all these thousands? It don't.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If it was a brother, they would have never did anything like that. But since this is a other, this man got $92,000 to give him, and where was your return?
Some bullshit.
What? So you think it's a drug deal going horribly wrong, or?
Yeah, something like that.
Now charged in the scheme, claimed he had access to lower prices on Rolexes through a family member and better tax conditions in Dubai. According to records, investors who financed them would get paid after the watches got sold, and if not sold, the investment dollars should have been returned.
And did you ever actually see a watch that he had gotten?
No.
At least 3 other.
Okay, but how often was you $92,000? How often was you giving him money?
That's what I'm saying. I said it's bullshit. So it's some hole in the story that they leaving out. You can't go. Ain't no foreigners going into no black barbershop where some black men and older men, and they're going to just be giving you all these thousands of dollars on some fucking scam.
Right.
Victims are named in charging documents, some who just wanted a watch, and one who tells KPRC Joseph met his targets through the Indian community or church,
You got
sometimes
$90,000
using.
you just want to watch. Go to the damn pawn shop or go to Jewelers Row.
Exactly. So he's Indian, but his name is Jimmy Joseph.
That's not his real name. Why you keep focusing on his name? It's
well, that's
bullshit.
what they call him.
It don't matter what they call him.
Religion to convince them. Their total loss, just under 250 grand. Investigators believe there could be more victims.
I don't trust nobody.
And it is.
You sure trust them to give him what, 14 grand?
They all lying. He burnt the shit out of him. They was buying some drugs off on me. He burnt
that man was supposed to give me some marijuana, and he never showed up. Like, damn, did I say that on the news?
Yeah, I mean, Rolex. Let's just say watches. Yeah.
Change the way both of these men do business going forward.
A friend, I don't care, family member, no one gets that amount of trust.
And you said
he probably talking about if it wasn't drugs, then it probably was like gold bars or motherfucking diamonds, all the shit that they talk about coming from out of the Middle East somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Now, if it was a young brother, now they giving, one dude gave 14, the other one gave 92. Now, if it was a young brother that just wanted to come in there, wanted to sweep the hair up for a couple of extra bucks, these guys wouldn't even let him do that. But yet my man Slicks to come in there and with this cocker baby scheme, they gonna give him some money.
Like I said, they leaving out a lot of the story.
Especially when it comes to money.
And records showed the same day that Joseph was charged in this scheme, he was hit with another theft charge because investigators say he stole a rental car. Now, at the time of both of those charges, records show he was out on bond connected to a 2021 theft case. And tonight, he's out on bond once again. We're live downtown. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
All right. So my man was just all around stealing shit. Steal a car.
Let him out. Go ahead back to the black community and terrorize.
Damn. Well, anything you would add?
No. They got burnt for buying some other shit besides some fucking Rolexes. That's the fuck they get.
Some handguns or something going on there.
Yeah.
And they so nice and cool about it. My thing is, he couldn't give him $92,000 all at once. So when he's just constantly giving you money, what was the conversation there?
I'm gonna need a little more. I'm gonna need a little more. Okay, give me a little more. That shit don't even sound right.
Right. All right, y'all. You can reach the Judgementals on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube at PNL Judgementals, Instagram at _Judgementals, or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. Sorry, Phil.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Comments on my photos, that's why I stay on the low. Most of y'all is associates, so I be on my dolo. Hold up, walk that, whoa, hold the phone. You think all I do is rap? I can do it on my own. That's why I produce the track. Don't wonder where my crew is at. They'll be back. Niggas see me walking on the block.